Hello everybody and welcome to the third week of December. I can't believe we're already on the third week. I've only gotten like 2 books read so far. The last time I talked to you guys, I had said I was going to read a manga and I was going to read Kiss Her Once for Me, but I kind of made a list of my December TBR and how many pages each one had. For my physical TBR, a Wallflower Christmas by Lisa Kleypas is like the shortest one, but because I read Half a Soul and it had a kind of like, it had like mystical historical romance vibes to it, I don't know if I want to pick up another historical romance, which is what the Wallflower Christmas is. So I think the next one that I believe the next one that is the shortest book for physical is the Holiday Swap, which I think I'm going to read. And I think this would be really interesting, and I don't know if I'm going to be put into another reading slump because I do not like that kind of trope. The swapping thing, I'm not a big fan. The only time I've ever been a big fan of it, or a fan at all, was, oh my god, what was it? Lizzie McGuire movie. That was the only time that I could do a swap kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go. Yes, I'm still sick. I'm snotty today, like stuffy in my nose kind of today. But I'm hoping it still gets better. We're hoping for this to go away. Before I get to what I read, there may be a change in scenery for tomorrow's video. I am going to be dog sitting for the rest of this month. I don't know if I'll be going back and forth. Probably I'll be coming back to the house over the weekend because I have nothing better else to do. So yeah. So to get into what I read, it was the manga that I said I was going to read. Oh, and it's upside down. And that is Your Name Volume 2. This was such a good read. We were left on a cliffhanger the last volume, and was kind of like wondering like what happened, like why aren't they switching anymore. And it became super interesting, like so good. And the ending was another cliffhanger, and I really want to pick up the third volume already. But yeah, I give this one 4 stars, while I gave the other one like a 3.75, I think. Just because it was the intro to it, and it was, like I said, confusing on the whole relationship thing. But it does make me want to pick up the movie or watch the movie, because I know the animation is like phenomenal on there. So yeah, that's how this is going. I only got this read last night, so I'm hoping to read something else. I don't know which one I'm picking up. I'm also gonna have to remember to bring my physical TBR with me because I still haven't packed. And they texted me that they're leaving tomorrow morning, but they were supposed to leave Friday, and now they're leaving Thursday. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pack today, which is going to suck. Yeah, that's pretty much how my morning is going today. Like I said, I want to read something. I'm getting back into a reading slump already. My goodness, it is so hard. And I'm sound and I feel snotty. So I'm just going to leave you guys to talk to me tomorrow because I cannot talk right now. I feel my nose closing up on me already. So yeah, I will stop rambling and I will see you guys tomorrow. And remember, we're going to be in a new location. So if it seems really weird, we're in a different spot. So I will see you guys tomorrow. So today is December 15th. It's a Thursday. I was going to ask myself, like, why didn't I read anything last night? And I was packing all day yesterday, and then I had to go to sleep early. So I didn't get anything read. I apologize. I don't know if I'm feeling for reading today. I might have to force myself again to read something. It's always like the worst when you're having to start over to read, because you're going to have to like start off on a new book, and that's sometimes hard, especially for me. So I'm going to attempt to do that. If you have known, or if you can see that my setting has changed, I am now cat sitting. I said dog sitting. I don't know why I said that, but I'm cat sitting. So if you hear cats in the background, I apologize. they're running amok right now. So yeah, that's really all I have to update. I do want to go to the bookstore again because I'm close to the area tomorrow, and then I have to pick up I found some free kids books on the Facebook Market that I'm going to add to the Little Free Library. So I'm going over there as well, a little bit further. So I have things I want to do tomorrow. So I don't know if I should get some stuff done today. Also, I'm looking at, or I just turned on my camera to record this, and it says 12% of battery. So I don't know if I should just cut this short so I don't ruin the battery, because I totally forgot to bring the charger with me. That was like the one thing I forgot. I can always go home, but I'm gonna have to wait till the weekend because traffic's crazy during the weekdays. So yeah, I'm gonna cut this short. Maybe I'll come on. I think I have enough time to come on and like update you if I read anything, but I don't know, whatever I decide. So if I don't, I will see you guys tomorrow. If I do, then there's footage. So yeah, either way, I'll see you guys tomorrow for whatever update I have or whatever's going on tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you then. Why do I do that? I'll see you then. So if you saw from the clips, I was at a store that I don't know if I should name because I think I'm kind of, I don't know, it was, I don't even know. Like, I don't know, I didn't really like it. They were confusing, and then the lady who I talked to was like not helpful at all and sort of like slightly rude. Like she didn't want to help me out, which, why are you working at the bookstore if you're not trying to help people? But pretty much they had the section that I showed you. They had a lot of books. They had a lot of good books, but she told me, I was asking what the pink tags on the books were, because a lot of the used ones have that and there's numbers on it. So I thought it was like a percentage off, but she was like, oh no, it's just, she was like, it's just to tell you that it's used book. So I'm like, well, okay. And then one of the coworkers came to talk to her about something work related. So I went to go look back. Well, then it's regular price on some books, and then some books don't have prices on it. So is it regular price even though it's a used book? Like, and then of course they had the new books, and they had the number on them, but they were regular price, which is understandable because they're new books. But isn't Half Price Bookstore, don't they have at Half Price Bookstore, even if they're like new, don't they have like some kind of discount for it? So if I'm not mistaken, I feel like, I don't know, it's called Budget Books, something Budget Books. So aren't they supposed to be budget? Like they have carts that are like, you get them, they're $2 or they're 30% off, or they have a shelf that's 50% off. And even with the 50% off, I'm paying $9 for a book. I'm sorry, I can't, knowing the resources that I have, I cannot pay full price for a book. Understandable that if I can't find a book that's new release for the price I want to pay, that's understandable, because I can't justify me paying that much money. So coming to a place that's called Budget Books and nothing is in budget, that sucks. So there's another bookstore that I went the last 2 weeks, and that's over here in this area. I'm not going to go back this weekend. I might go in the beginning of the week since I'm over here in this area. She has a lot of books, and they're really good prices right now, like for the moment. But there's only certain books coming in and out because she has a lot in storage, and they're not going to come back out until people start buying, you know, more books for her to come and switch them out. And right now there wasn't a lot of books that I was interested the last time I went. So I don't think I'm gonna wait a little bit until she has like new selections. There is other bookstores around me, but they're like new bookstores. So they have new books for regular price. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not interested in going to those places. That's why I came to Budget Books, but ain't nothing budget about it. So that sucks for me. I wanted to get books. They had really good like new selection books. And they were so pretty and I really wanted them, but there was no discount at all. I think if you like sold books here, you get discounts, but I don't have any books to sell at the moment, especially since I'm not home. So yeah, like I said, that sucks. It wasn't a good first impression for me. So I don't know if I'll try again later or what, you know, since I'm here for the next 2 weeks or whatever. So that sucks. Another update, I didn't read anything. I knew I wasn't. I did watch a lot of book talk. I missed out on a lot of book talk videos, or booktube videos. So I caught up on that, on all those videos, or most of them. And I need to start reading because it's already close to the end of this month. And I have, how many books? Like 5 books, like physical books that I need to finish by the end of this year. So X-nay on any of the ebooks, maybe. It depends. But for sure, I have to finish most of those books. The 2, either Little Meet Cute and the Holiday Swap, I'm not going to force myself to read those if I'm not interested. The Little Meet Cute is like super long, and I know it's smutty, and I don't know if I'm feeling smutty this month. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't pay for Little Meet Cute. It was free. I could always put it into my little library. And the Holiday Swap was, I got it from the thrift store, so it wasn't anything. You know, speaking of thrift stores, there's some Goodwills here, and I wonder if I could go and they might have books. I just don't know because it's not like downtown Houston or downtown-ish Houston. That's usually where all the good books are at. And over here, because they have Half Price Bookstore and this Budget Books place where they can come and sell their books, I don't know if they'll have a lot of selection. So I could try it out. I have time, so let me check that out. Hello, I'm back. I didn't film anything. I went to Goodwill, and of course it was like down the street from the bookstore, so there weren't a lot of books, or there wasn't even like books that popped out. So I have to say downtown, I guess in the Loop Houston, not downtown, but in the Loop Houston, they got better books at Goodwill. I only ended up getting one book, which is a graphic novel. It looks like a spooky graphic novel. Not at all Christmas related. It's called Idle Days. Look how awesome that cover looks. And so it's just some cool graphic. And that's like the tone. Like this color palette is like the tone of this book. And it's pretty cool. What do you read? And it's like in really nice condition. And this was $3. And then, you know, when you go to Goodwill, they ask if you want to round up for the veterans and something else that I totally forgot. And I usually do, so I'm like, I ended up paying $4 for this book, but it's okay. It's really good quality. I can take off the darn sticker. I just wanted to see what this is about because I didn't even read it. I just saw that it was really cool, like illustrations. If you can see this, like the style of illustration is really cool. And if I didn't read this, I was just gonna donate it to my little library. But it says, as World War, if I could talk. As World War II thrashes to its end, Jerome Bovius hides in the woods of Quebec. A young deserter from the Canadian forces, he has been sent by his mother to live with his moody grandfather in a remote house. There he helps renovate the old place and catches wind of its history of crime and mysterious deaths. As Jerome's isolation becomes more pronounced, his interest in the house's many secrets grows. Bootleggers, suicide, and a fire haunt his thoughts as reality competes with the ghost of this lonely place for Jerome's wayward soul. In Idle Days, writer Thomas something something creates a world at the cross currents of voices and phantoms, where daily chores and radio news broadcasts mix with visions of witches, black cats, and the dead. The painted art by Simon Leclerc is lush and expressive, portraying nature's beauty with strokes of blazing hot evil. Together they guide readers on a vivid, solitary walk through the woods, a journey with many detours down strange paths. I mean, the art is like really good. So yeah, I got that. That's the only thing I got. What else did I do? So I went to Goodwill, and then I needed toothpaste because I totally forgot to bring toothpaste with me. So I went to Dollar Tree, and then of course I went around Dollar Tree. They had no books there, unfortunately, like zero. It was empty. So I didn't get another book. While I was at Dollar Tree, I picked up a whole bunch of snacks and like food and stuff. Just cause sometimes I don't want to leave the house, so I have stuff to just like zap in the oven or the microwave. And after I left Dollar Tree, like Chick-fil-A was in the same parking lot, so I went and picked up some Chick-fil-A and ate it, and then I came back here because I don't think there's anything else to do. Like I said, I want to go to the bookstore that I usually go to, but I'm not going till Monday. I think I'm gonna wait. I'll spend a lot of money on in Dollar Tree with snacks, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I am going to attempt to read. Why do I roll my eyes? It's really hard when you just don't feel like reading and to like force yourself to read. But usually when you force yourself to read, you get into a groove. I was thinking of doing a 1-chapter challenge between Kiss Her Once for Me and The Holiday Swap. I think I had already said, but The Holiday Swap, I think I said I was going to read first because it's shorter. But the only thing is, remember I told you guys it's not my favorite trope thing. Like I don't like when they switch places. That's not my kind of romance. So I think that's also in the back of my head where I'm like, I don't want to read this. So I don't know if I should just do a 1-chapter challenge for both of these and figure out what the heck I'm gonna read. These are like my last books. I have 5 of them and I need to read them for this last month. And if I have time, I could read other stuff, but I need to finish these physical books because I don't have room for them on my shelf. I can't bring them back to my shelves is really the thing. I can't do that. So yeah. Also, I think after I go to the bookstore Monday, I'm gonna go to Little Free Libraries. So we shall see. I did have another thing planned today, but that got canceled. I had to pick up those books for the Little Free Library, but she postponed on me, so that's happening Monday as well, I think. No, Sunday. It's happening Sunday. So that's all I have to update you for right now. I wish there was like a novella I could read, but all novellas are just smutty, and I don't know if I'm in the mood for smut, if I'm being honest. There's sometimes like, okay, I could read it, but I kind of don't. I don't want to. So yeah, that's how that's going. I will see you guys tomorrow because now I'm rambling too much, and this is probably a long video. So yeah. Hello everybody, so today is Wednesday, December 21st. I don't know if I'm gonna add my video that I made yesterday. I don't think so. Pretty much to say that my camera's previous lens stopped working. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. I heard that it's like a reoccurring thing that happens with it. So today I came back to the house because it's gonna get cold, like super cold, more cold than we've ever had to deal with. So I came to go grab some more winter stuff. I need layers and I need my big puffy jacket. So that's why I came here. Mom went to go get her blood work done, so when she comes back, we're gonna get breakfast. So yeah, I have another lens. So this is that lens. I literally have to be like 2 arm lengths away from the camera to be able to use this lens. I was gonna use it for streaming because it can like blur out the black background on this one. But I just haven't used it. And so yeah, this is my backup lens because like I'm SOL'd right now with my other lens. I don't know what the hell to do with it. So yeah, on my other one, I used my phone, and where I used it, there's just not good lighting, and you couldn't even like see me. And I think I wasn't making a whole lot of sense. So pretty much, I wanted to read for these next 3 days because today's Wednesday, which is usually when I upload. I'm not uploading today. I'm uploading Friday at like night. So you'll still see me Friday. So I want to read the remaining days. I did read Kissed Her Once for Me last night. I made it up to like page 20 or 20 something like that. And I don't know how I feel about this book. I think I had remembered that this is Marriage of Convenience with her love interest's brother. So I'm like, do I really want to read that? And then the beginning, literally, there's the prologue of her meeting, or her spending time with the person that she had met, and we don't get the full story, which I'm upset about. I really wish the book was all about the beginning, because in the synopsis it says that they meet at a bookstore, so I'm guessing later on they'll tell you like how they first met. And they haven't seen each other for the whole year. Don't know why yet. We haven't been told. But I'm like, you had the chance to start a romance, like a Christmas romance in a bookstore, and you just didn't start that. We got to go through all the messy stuff and do a Marriage of Convenience with the brother and then meet her. Like, so yeah, I'm feeling some things towards how it's going so far. I'm going to try to make it to page 100 and then see how I feel, and if I just want to move on to a different book. So yeah, that's pretty much my only update, really. I don't know how much I'll be reading today since I'm home right now. Driving here is like super crazy. It takes way too long to drive home, so I hate driving back and forth, but I needed the clothes because I wanted to survive during the winter. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me for today. I will maybe hop on tonight if I read anything or anything more. I hope to at least get to page 100 and let you guys know. And I have the 2 other books that, yeah, tonight I will update you, because if I'm not going to include yesterday's video, there's some context you're missing that I kind of forgot. So pretty much I wanted to read for this last remaining days, and I wanted to only read 3 instead of the 5. So I'm not reading The Holiday Swap, and I'm not reading Marry Meet Cute. I'm just not feeling like pure smut Marry Meet Cute, and it's super long. I'm not feeling it. And then you already know how I feel about The Holiday Swap, so I'm just like, I don't need to read it. So I'm only reading Kiss Her Once for Me, the Wallflower Christmas, and the last and 3rd volume of Your Name. And that's all I'm reading for this vlog, because Vlogmas ends Christmas and we celebrate Christmas Eve in my family. So I'm just going to finish updating you guys Friday night, because Saturday is going to be hectic for me for celebrating Christmas Eve with my family. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's for real pretty much it for me today, or right now, this morning. So yes, I will see you tonight or tomorrow when I have something to update you guys. And maybe my camera lens will start working. I don't know. I hate being like so far away and you guys can't tell. It looks pretty like small for you guys, but I'm like so far away from the camera right now. Which is why I don't use this lens, and I use the other lens. And I just recently bought that other lens, and now I'm having this issue, and that's an expensive lens. It's a very expensive lens, and I even got a discount on that lens, and it was still expensive. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm kind of SLL right now. Maybe I'll start using my phone. I don't know. So quality and filming may be different from now on. So anyways, I'm gonna shut up, and I will see you guys later. Hello everybody, it is Thursday, December 22nd. I did not get any reading done yesterday. I was at home. I didn't get home till late because traffic was like horrible. And so I didn't end up getting here until like 8 something. So I didn't read anything last night. I thought I was, but I didn't. I think I already told you my opinions about Kiss or One for Me yesterday. I only have, what, 2 days left? No, I have 1 day left. Tomorrow's the last day of this Vlogmas, or what did I call it? Bookmas? I think I called it Bookmas. I don't think I'm finishing this. I don't think I can finish this. I may try to read more tomorrow. Like I said, I'm updating you guys till Friday. And then I'm posting Friday afternoon. So I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing today. So I'm not even gonna have time to read that today. But I did wanna see how far I can get into A Wallflower Christmas. And then I'm also reading the last volume of Your Name just because these would be much quicker to read. If you don't remember, there's 2 books in this one, so it's pretty thick, but it's short. It's on here, it's about 177 pages. And if it was bigger, I think it would have been like a little bit less than that, maybe 120 or something like that. But yeah, we're gonna try this out. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to do, but that's all I have to update you guys on today. I'm sorry that if this camera sucks, I apologize. I still couldn't get my camera to work yesterday, so I just took this lens with me. And again, I'm so far away, yet it seems like I'm so close to the camera. But yeah, that's all I have. Like I said, that's all I have to update you guys on. I'm just kind of upset because I really wanted to read more, but like I've been saying, I just haven't been in a reading mood this month, which is why I was trying to do the Bookmas vlogs so that I could be accountable to read. But I just did not care if I was accountable or not, which really sucks. So yeah, I was hoping to get a lot of these read, but sadly that does not seem to be the case. I do want to try at the next week. Next week, I want to try reading more books. I do have some Christmas books, like ebooks, that I actually want to read. For sure, I want to read The Farmlight. I don't even know what it's, Farmlight Love or something like that. I don't remember what it was called, but that was on my list. And I've been hearing a lot of good stuff. It's Friends to Lovers, which I have a sweet spot for Friends for Lovers. So that would be fun. Maybe if I could read anything else. I don't have regular books with me. I do have some ebooks that are like really good books that I kind of want to get to read too. So we shall see. Well, you guys won't see because the end of Bookmas is Friday, and that's the last you will see from me. I don't know if I'm doing another video next Wednesday. I'm eyeing it out. I don't know if I should do a Little for Library video or the end of the year video. I'm really not entirely sure how this is gonna go, especially with this whole camera issue. So I'm going to eye it out, and that's all I have to say as of right now. That's my statement for right now, for my excuses. So I apologize that this was not fun at all. I also like that every time someone does like a themed video, they always show like themed decorations and everything, and I don't think I've ever done that with you guys. It's all around me, especially here and at my own home, but it's never in the shot with me, you know? It's never like all around me. Anyways, I'm rambling again. So yes, I'm going to leave it here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Maybe I'll update you that I finally finished something, which wasn't too hard to get into, and then maybe I will try to keep reading. I'm not feeling the vibes I'm getting with how this is going. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Hello everybody. I hope that you can hear me from this great distance that I'm at currently. Today's the last day of Vlogmas. It is the 23rd of December and today's Friday. So I wanted to come in here because I have really good news. I actually read something last night. I read two things last night. Remember what I was telling you guys? What I was planning to read, I ended up reading. So I think last night I read Your Name First. I read Your Name First, which is the third and last volume of the series. How do I explain this book? From the second book, I gave 4 stars. The first book I gave 3. This one I'm also giving 3. I cannot understand what made them fall in love with each other. I don't get that. So that's why I'm giving it a 3, because it just didn't make sense to me. Also apologize if you can hear cats all around me. I do apologize. I don't know why they're meowing. I don't understand cats is what I found out from a cat sitting. But anyways, yeah, so I ended up finishing this last night. I have completed the whole series, I guess to say. So I finished 1, 2, and 3. I should have gotten, let me go get the other books so that I can at least show proof that I have them. So yeah, this is volume 1, this is volume 2. I think I said 3 stars. I gave this one 4 stars. I gave this one. I think in the beginning of this one, it kind of made it seem like there was going to be a love interest. And then it wasn't. And then you found out that they were the love interest. And you're like, well, I was like, that doesn't make any sense to me. And then this one, I gave 4 stars because like the mystery that was going on was super intriguing. Like the whole magical aspect and mystery for this was super engaging. And you really wanted to find out more. They have food, so I don't know why they're meowing. Anyways, yeah, I gave this 4 stars. What was I saying? Oh, and then finding out like the shocking thing that you're like, what? This whole time? Like time thing. That I really like that in this one. And then they had to ruin it by not divulging into anything into this last volume. Like I said, it didn't make sense that they were each other's love interests. At least to me. I didn't understand why, okay? I didn't get it. But anyways, yeah. Were these upside down this whole time? No, they weren't. This was this was upside down. So yeah, I read these 3 this entire month, which is really good. I'm glad I had some manga to read. I think I had mentioned that I got these at a Little Free Library. So I did stamp them with my Little Free Library stamp, and I will be adding them to my Little Free Library. I think in the beginning of this year, I will put these out. So yeah, and then I ended up finishing the first novel within this companion series. I don't know what this would be called. So it was A Wallflower Christmas. I know this is like novella of the series. I guess it's the Wallflower series by Lisa Kleypas. And so we got to see the other couples from that book, though I had no idea who they were. And so it did a really good recap on everybody. So if you hadn't remembered what was going on and you had finished that series and then came to this one, it did a really good recap. And it was cute couple stuff with them. Overall, of course, I liked the other couples in this, so it makes me want to pick up the other books in the series for the Wallflowers. But I cannot say that I absolutely loved the couple that was in this book, in the first book. It had potential. It really did. It had so much potential until that kiss happened. And I was like, damn, you ruined it for me. You just ruined it. And like all the other kisses that they were having, and I'm just like, we could have had good stuff and you ruined that for us. For this Christmas book, you ruined that for us. So yeah, I was disappointed by that. I gave it 3 stars because I liked the other couples and everything else that was going on. But overall, I can't say that I really enjoyed the couple. It gave some ick vibes when the kissing was happening. So yeah, so these are the 2 books I ended up finishing this week. Like I said, I'm probably gonna read some other books in the last week of December, maybe some Christmas ones. I'm not feeling her Kiss Her Once for Me. Like I said, I might try to give it a chance and make it to page 100. But like I said, knowing the fact that it's going to be Marriage of Convenience with the love interest's brother, just want to make that clear. So I don't know if it's going to be messy or what, you know. I don't know if he needs it for something else and is not looking to be in a relationship. And then the romance in me, you can't just have another character, and especially in a Marriage of Convenience, which is like my favorite trope. Like, you can't just do that to me, okay? So I think I said it was on page, oh, so I'm on page 22, and maybe I'll attempt to make it to page 100. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really know. For my ebooks, I don't know. Like I said, there's that one book that I want to read. I heard from a booktuber. I never really heard a lot of stuff about Icebreaker. I just heard that it was good, and like that was all that it was telling me, other than like they hooked up in the beginning. That's all I really knew. So I wasn't really like super interested, because I wasn't into the whole like they hook up. Like, she was hooking up with someone else, he wanted to end it, and she was like, okay, cool. And then she found somebody else, which is Icebreaker series or book, sorry. And I'm just like, oh, I don't know if I'm feeling that. So I heard from another booktuber that she ended up DNFing it, and she gave the reason why. And I was like, yeah, Icebreaker may not be for me, with all the other tell signs that I had found from it. So that's gonna be X-nay on that. I had a lot of ebooks to read, and as you can tell, that's not happening. So I could get to it next week. I could not. I don't know. It would really be when I'm not having to film, where I would read a ton of books. I could just feel it. So yeah, my physical ones were what I was really trying to get to. The 2 contenders that did not make it for this Vlogmas, not Vlogmas, this Bookmas, is Merry Little Meet Cute and the Holiday Swap. I don't know. Maybe I'll get to them. I really have no clue. I don't know what to tell you guys. This one's just, I would have liked it if I didn't know that it was just filled with smut. Like I said, I was skimming through the pages, and I saw a lot of words. A lot of words I cannot repeat on YouTube. So I don't know if I'll get this another try. Sometimes I'm into it. Sometimes I'm like, I'm not really feeling it. So I may keep this to read sometime soon. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it to my little free librarian. This just is not happening this month or this week, I guess to say. And then I have the Holiday Swap, which I told you it's not my thing when you swap couples. It's just not my thing. Yeah, it's just not my thing. So I don't know if I will ever read this. I'm going home tomorrow because our family celebrates Christmas Eve. So maybe I'll drop this off at my little free library that I have. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people give this 3 stars, and I'm like, yeah, I think that's another telltale sign that I'm just not gonna like it. So I'm not even gonna try to finish this one. And then another book that I ended up finishing this month, which took a lot of toll from me, which it wasn't the book's fault. It was my my mood reader in me came back out, and I hated her for it. And I was reading Half a Soul. I don't know if I mentioned, but I put up the review. I put a short snippet of a review on Goodreads, and the author, Olivia Atwater, liked my review. And I was freaking out. I'm like, what? She saw my review? I do hope that, you know, I gave a short, simple review of what I told you guys, how I felt about this book. Pretty much what I put, but I summarized it a bit on Goodreads. And I hope that she kind of takes that into consideration. I haven't read the second book yet. And I really want to. Maybe things have changed from the things I didn't like into this one. It changed for the next one. So, like I said, she has really good world building in here, and like, it was really, really good, and it could have been way, way better if there were just some things that had changed in here, like a little bit longer. Like, if this was a little bit longer, if the relationship between them was also expanded with it being longer, and also the Elvish world, I don't know what's Elven world, I don't know what it's called. I wish that was also expanded. I wish we had more time in there because it was just so interesting, and I felt like the day and a half that we got there, it wasn't, I needed it to be drawn out a little bit more. So I think her I don't know what her other books are, but I would definitely want to pick up her other books. That's me personally, and also any new ones that she comes out with, I would really be interested in. So it's not that I had a bad time. It was just the mood reader in me was just being a biatch for whatever reason. Also, if I'm ever blurred out, and you cannot see me in this video, I cannot see from the distance that this is at. So if it is, I apologize. You're gonna have to stick with it because I really can't tell. So these are the books that I ended up finishing this whole month. Well, I guess not this whole month, but for this whole Bookmas challenge. I had a really fun time. I wish there were, like, I wish I didn't have a mood for reading this month. I wish it was as great as the last 2 months were, and I could have gotten more books read, but I read more than one book. And like I always say, I'm always proud if I can at least get that much read. The graphic novels, or the manga, really saved me this month. I really needed some manga to read, and I'm very grateful that I was able to find these at no cost to me other than trading books in for these. So I will be posting a end of the year video, or end of the year book wrap up video for next week. I think I might do next Thursday or Friday. I might post it. I don't know. We shall see. I haven't decided yet. But I will be wrapping up all of the books that I read this year. I won't tell you. I will tell you in that video. But I am really proud of myself with how many books I read this year. So I'll go into detail on that in the video. I'll also be talking about my favorite books, which is really hard. I was going back and I was looking, and it's really hard to decide. I know I did give books 5 stars, and those books totally deserve the 5 stars. And then some books that I gave 4, and I'm like, no, I would still add those to my favorites. So find out what those are in next week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's super frustrating, even for me, to see that I did not get much reading done this month. But I'm not going to push myself too much for it. I don't think we should ever push ourselves if we don't feel like it. It's not a race. It's not a challenge. I mean, I was challenging myself this month, but, you know, it's not a race to see who can read more and who's better at reading more or whatever. You already know what my name is. My username is on YouTube. It's Bri'sLittleReads, and it's that name for a reason. So yeah, I'm not going to beat myself too much about it. I still have a whole week to read, and we shall see if that even happens, because, you know, the mood reader in me is still out and ready to deny every book that I have interest in. So yeah, let me know what you guys ended up reading this month. How many books did you get read this month? Was it how many you wanted to read? And are you going to still continue reading for this next week that we still have in December before the New Year's? Yeah, so let me know in the comments. And yeah, I'll end this here. So I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you all have a happy holiday. you.